Are you new to Total Battle? Well, I'm here to give you some Total Bites tips, and my name is KMT. Are you excited yet? The Olympus event is getting ready to happen. So I had to do a video on the Olympus event. It's one of those that you can earn quite a bit of rewards for yourself with the crypting and for your clan. So it's been delayed for a while. Excited that it's happening. Now, if you're playing this for the very first time on the phone, or maybe you're just not even sure, maybe you've only played a few times, you're not exactly sure how to do certain things. On the phone, on the right side, there's a nice little sailboat with the number 2 on my screen. This is how I'm going to get to my events. When you have something that's coming up like that for an event, you can see in the Get Ready tab what's getting ready to happen. There are a few things that are getting ready to happen at Reset tomorrow. The Olympus one starts a little bit sooner. I think they assign your talent points and make sure that you're all squared away, and then it will start off with a bang. It is opening up this event and assigning your talents. You'll find out what your leader decides are your strengths of your clan, and not only that, Reset, you have Clash of the Kingdoms, Thirst for Battle, Hellforge. It's almost reminding me a little bit of the seasonal kingdom stuff that's going on. It's going to be a busy time tomorrow. So to find out more information on Trials of the Olympus, you basically click on the event. You have each one that you could click on to learn about, if it's going to be your hero, if you're going to fight in a raid, if you're going to fight individually, what resources you might be using in order to prepare for that. In the top right-hand corner where you see the little I information button, this is where you're going to see more details. It starts you off with letting you know how you can identify who your competing clans are and leaders, just so you know. It's really important to make that decision now, whether or not you're going to leave, say, dead or inactive accounts in the clan, because that can impact your overall influence on who you get matched with. You might have one really high might player and the rest of your players are lower and most of them are not even active, or maybe that one really high might player is not even active. It's not really fair to you to have to fight a clan, 2 clans that actually have active high might players. So my recommendation to you is to consider removing them so that it does not impact who you are matched. If you really want to win, look at that list. Give them a heads up. If they're not responding to you, make sure you just go ahead and remove them and explain why. Obviously, if it's something that you've worked out with them and you're expecting to be gone, just be aware that you may have some issues with keeping them. The second thing to be aware of is your talent points. I'm going to scroll down to the talent point. Your talents are going to help you when you are having difficulty in a particular area. Now, you have your leader who will assign based on what they believe your clan's abilities are, what their weakest abilities are, and what their strongest abilities are. So I've seen all different clans do them different ways. And in fact, my own clan that I had, I would focus more on the crypting and the fountain event, but that's always been our strongest suit. For the most part, we would win against those clans, but I think maybe they were making the same mistake as I was. Since I've kind of left, I've seen a lot of bigger clans put most of their talent points on the ones that require you to fight. So the first 2 stages, and then they put very minimal, if anything, on the lava or the crypting section, because they have their crypting maxed out and they know they're going to be pretty successful at that. So it's really interesting to know that it's important with that part, because those talent points are going to help you enhance the areas that you're weakest at. Okay, so I'm not going to read everything on this because now you know how to access that. If you're not 100% sure on how to play the Trials of Olympus, if maybe you've never played before or you're a little confused by some of the things, that is a great way to learn a little bit more about it. I'm going to hit the back button. I hope you guys are excited about it starting. I am. I could really use the silver. And so good luck, guys.